For the first time in 15 years, Cirque Du Soleil's classic Big Top is back in Tampa.
Yeah, the show was called Volta, and we're told it is a spellbinding story about the freedom to choose and the thrill of blazing your own trail. Here to tell us more before we get our own preview in studio is Stephen Ross. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us here.
We're so excited to have you.
I was like mesmerized watching that. You probably caught me on camera with my mouth open watching that because Cirque Du Soleil, I mean, how fabulous.
Well, and what's interesting about this, we were chatting before because we've seen some shows, and sometimes I feel like you can't necessarily follow a storyline. You say this one is totally different. Kind of explain what you mean.
The narrative of Volta by Cirque du Soleil is extremely strong. The objective was to share a very positive story with the audience. So Volta is about a journey of transformation, of self-acceptance. So we follow Waz, the main character, who is different because he's got blue feather in his hair instead of natural hair. So he's a bit ashamed, he's a bit shy of it, he's been picked on when he was younger, and that's the story of him realizing that it's okay to be yourself, and being different makes you actually different and stronger. So it's a message that everyone can relate to.
Especially so timely these days. I think that's so cool.
Yes. It's very positive and everyone can relate to that. Whether you're younger, you come from a different community, your color, skin, anything. Difference makes people more strong and more beautiful, and that's the message of the show.
There's such a popularity around Cirque du Soleil, and I can't believe how many shows have actually been around. But say there's people out there who are like, I've heard the title, I really don't know what it is. Why should I go check out Volta? What would you like those people to know?
Well, Volta is a breath of fresh air. People who are used to Cirque du Soleil will see the acrobatics. They're expecting the high voltage, juggling and everything you're used to seeing in a Cirque show. But also we took it to a different place. We incorporated urban sports and urban actions that you would see in the streets, like for example BMX or flatland BMX or parkour. Integrated that on stage for the first time. So that's something very new. Electronic music as well is very new, something we've never done before. So there's a lot of new sides to that show that we'll please to
Big Top, that's really a cool way to experience because it's a little bit more up close and personal, correct?
That's right. Wherever you're sitting in the Big Top, it feels very close. There's a lot of intimacy as opposed to when we come in arenas, for example. So it's 2,500 people in the Big Top, but wherever you're sitting, you feel very close to the stage, so you are blown away.
I want you to brag on the person we're about to see this morning, because I understand he holds some records.
Yes, so this morning we have Takahiro Ikeda. He's the flatland BMX artist we have on the show. He's representing the main character Waz, and he's won 4 Guinness World Record of flatland BMX. So flatland BMX is a mix between BMX and breakdance. So it's actually using the flatland of the ground and dancing and rolling and twisting with your BMX. And in the show, we created something special for you this morning, but in the show, it's actually a ballet dance between him and between another feminine character. So it's very touching.
Wow. Well, that's an intro.
Yes,
we got to see it now. Again, we'll make sure and put details on our website on how you can see the shows, but let's go ahead. Let's see it now.